What's up, guys? My name's iirix. Today I'm going to be showing you a deck that I've been playing in Standard for month and a half, 4 to 6 weeks. It is Jeskai Black because everybody's doing it, I guess. I shouldn't say everybody. The Jeskai Black has exploded since the last Pro Tour, where, how many was it? 4 in the top 8 played Jeskai Black? Yeah, about half of the top 8 were Jeskai Black. And so it got me wondering, what is it about the deck that works? Because it just seems so... But, you know, that's my opinion. I thought it didn't have enough threats in it. As far as creatures in combat. And if any of you have seen my other videos, such as Tumor Unwritten, I'm a big fan of, you know, lots of creatures, big creatures, powerful, instead of lots of little dinky creatures going the distance with a lot of aid on the creatures, or just long drawn out games. I prefer big creatures, lots of combat tricks. But because I don't like to show you guys decks that I don't personally play or have seen played many times by my friends, I did not want to bring you this deck until I had played it myself and check it out. And I'm bringing you today my own twist on Jeskai Black. It is, of course, white, blue, black, red. No shit, huh? And what it does is mine focuses more on creatures and combat than most of the deck lists I've seen. I have not studied extensively, but that's what it is. So this is my take on Jeskai Black. Before I ramble on some more and lose more of you, here we go. So the deck has the sideboard. We will set that aside. I have here 2 Wingmate rocks. It is all sorted out like I usually do. White, blue, black, red, green, multicolor artifact. Start off with white. I got 2 Wingmate rocks because I love the Wingmate rock. Gideon, ally of Zendikar. You gotta play 4. He's just so good. And 1 basic plains. For Jace, I have 3 Jace. That is a Jace in there. Sorry, it's hard to see, but because I only have 2 of these Jace, and I have this one from the SDCC promo, I unfortunately have to play with this. Last I checked, it's a $200 card. Yeah, it's because it's so rare, and printed in very limited quantities. Let me, of course, it is in a perfect fit. It is double sleeved. Let me show you the back for those of you who have never seen one of these before. But there is the back. It is Jace, Telepath Unbound, the Planeswalker out of Origins. I am a little sad. I don't know if any of you have noticed, but there are some marks down there on the card from when I got it, and it's unfortunate, but, you know, I'm not super upset. Other than that, any marks that you see reflected in the light are on the sleeve. But, yeah, it's an awesome card. I do have the other 4. This is just the only one I play. I didn't even want to play this one, but Jace had shot up to $80 a piece. Somewhere around there, once Jeskai Black had become a thing. And this Jace is an amazing card. It's changing formats. So, anyway, there's the blue. There's the Jace, just, you know, for anybody who didn't know what that black card was. There's 2 Dig Through Time and 1 Island. For black, I have 2 Painful Truths. I swapped out Murderous Cut for these because I do have lots of, well, not lots anymore. I do have a somewhat large amount of removal. It used to be more, but I had 2 Murderous Cuts I took out for 2 Painful Truths, so I can keep my draw up. And then a swamp. Because it's Jeskai Black, and black is not the huge part of the deck. It's mostly Jeskai. For red, we have 2 Dragon Master Outcasts. And 3 Fiery Impulse. Then a Mountain. Now we go to the multicolor, the actual meat of the deck. Here is the threat that I saw almost all of them playing, aside from Gideon, and that's it, was 4 Mantis Riders and 4 Gideons. I don't feel like that's enough. So my take includes 2 Butcher of the Horde, as well as the pair of Wingmate rocks. Because I've always been a fan of Butcher the Horde. 4 for 5/4 flying is just awesome, but then if you happen to have a creature to throw away to it, you get your choice of Vigilance, Lifelink, or Haste until end turn. So I like the Butcher of the Horde a lot. He's not great, but for most of the time when I'd be playing, Mantis Rider will die. I don't have Gideon. Well, then I'm like, shit. So I threw in another set of flying creatures. A lot of people give me crap for Butcher of the Horde. I like him. Then we go into our instants and sorceries for multicolor. We got 4 Jeskai Charm, because you almost have to. 4 Crackling Doom. Again, you almost have to. 1 Kologan's Command, because they also shot up. Not nearly as high as Jace did. Not even close. But they did shoot up, and I refused to buy them for $15 a piece when they're going to rotate. And then who knows what's going to happen to them. I have heard rumors of being played in Modern, but I don't know. If I can't easily acquire them, I don't want to spend the money on them. Because I'm not confident in the commands holding their value. Then I do include Atarka's command and Dromoka's command in that too. I do have sets of those, because I played a lot of Temur, I played a lot of Abzan. This one, I'm not going to buy them. Another thing is, this deck it's fun for now, but post-rotation of Khans of Tarkir, which isn't that far away now with the new structure, I do not want to play a deck that's 4 color, probably not even 3 color, because the fetches will go away and the tri-lands will go away. So, you know, maybe I will. I don't know. Wait and see. I have 2 Utter End in here. Now we go to the land, probably the most expensive part of any deck in Standard or Modern. We got 4 Flooded Strands, 4 Polluted Deltas, and 4 Bloodstained Mires. 12 fetches. That's not even half my land. I have 16 right in here, because I have 1 of each basic and 12 fetches. And then more lands here. I got 2 Prairie Stream, 2 Sunken Hollows, and a Smoldering Marsh for the dual lands. For the tri-lands, I do play 3 Mystic Monastery and 1 Nomad Outpost, which is too high. There you go. They are a little slow, especially with tangos. But usually I'll have a basic and a fetch, if not 2 basics or 2 fetches in my opening hand. So I almost always fetch until I have 2 basics, then the tangos, and then they're not so bad. It's also why I only play 5 tangos, because they do come into play tapped if you don't have 2 basics. And I swapped out the other ones I had for tri-lands. I was playing 3 of each. That was excessive, but I didn't think that the tangos would be that slow without the basics. But oh man, and is the deck ever so slow? You gotta have. I feel like tri-lands are almost a necessity. Okay, so there's the deck. Now let's take a look at the sideboard. I do play 2 Sarkhan the Dragon Speaker, because more threats, and he is spot removal for the creature. He turns into a 4/4 dragon. Legendary, yep, red dragon creature, flying indestructible and haste. And he also -3 to do 4 to a creature, you know. So spot removal there. 3 Soulfire Grandmaster, because I love giving I love being able to use its ability and dig through time. That's only 6 if you delve at the most for dig through time. It's nice, so you can dig through time, and the next turn you can use the same dig. It's really nice. And Crackling Doom, if need be. Let's see, we got 2 Planar Outburst. Radiant Flames. I am playing 4 Radiant Flames. A lot of people ask me why I have 4. It used to be 2. I bumped it up to 3 when Battle for Zendikar hit. And now my local card shop, you see a lot of Eldrazi, the little token guys, and a lot of the green-black. I don't know if it's called Aristocrats, but that's what people are referring to it. I don't know what the official form of Aristocrats is, but people were playing a lot of those little creatures, so I felt Radiant Flames at a 4 is a must in case I battle against those decks that use Zulaport Cutthroat and all that other stuff, you know. Then we got 2 Ultimate Price, and then we have 2 Ojutai's Command. Then here I just have tokens. Dragons, Knight Allies, birds, Gideon Emblems. Nothing exciting there. So, there you have it. There's my Jeskai Black deck. It has been rather successful. Unfortunately, I don't know if it's my opponent, or if it's me, or the matchup, or maybe it's probably a mix of all 3. When I play against Abzan, there are a couple people playing Abzan at my shop, and they beat me every time. Now, this deck does well against Abzan builds, but not all of them. I don't understand. I think the few players that do beat me are just more skilled than I am. I will admit that. I'm not pro level, but it is rather annoying when I get paired with them because I lose. So, you know, but that's the game. You can't win every time. You know, you just got to go with it and play and hope for the best, and you know, the best player will prevail. So that's the game. Not going to complain about it. Yep. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoy my decks. Mostly EDH is my thing. I do play Standard and a little bit of Modern. But EDH is my thing. So if you guys are into EDH, go check out some of my EDH decks. I do believe at the moment I have 15 different decks on my channel. I am not 100%. I do have a lot. I know that. I'm a dozen plus. And I try to keep my decks... I try to keep them, you know, with a theme. Not just, oh, they're white and blue. No, like, you know... my L deck, for example, is cheat creatures into play. So it plays Tooth and Nail and Natural Order. My L obviously cheats things into play. Elvish Piper, you know, stuff like that. So, you know, if you guys are into EDH, I highly recommend check out some of my videos. And if there's nothing there for you, well, that's okay too. So, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you all next time.